You fucking fucks. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I have Quake Remastered on the Switch too, because I had some points on there or whatever, so it only cost me like $6. But I gotta be honest, like, I don't really like playing first-person shooters on the Switch. Like, something about those sticks. Like, I just really don't like those sticks on the Switch for first-person shooters. Like, other games, it's pretty good. They're actually pretty good for side-scrollers, I found. But when it comes to first-person shooters, I have a hard time playing them with those sticks on the Joy-Cons for some reason. The sticks just have a really short throw on them on the Switch. So it's just like, I don't know, I find it really hard to play first-person shooters. Especially ones that have, like, free look and stuff, where you can look all around, like, you know, Ion Fury and this and stuff. Like, I was able to beat Doom 64 on it, but that's just because, you know, you don't need to look up and down in that game to play it. But yeah, I've never really sat down and tried to, like, complete Quake. Like, I've done that with Quake 2, and I've played a lot of Quake 3 in my day, back in the day, and I played Quake 4 all the way through, but never really sat down and really tried to beat the first Quake. I played this a little bit on the Switch and a little bit on this. It plays a lot better on the PS5 than it does on the Switch. I've always preferred Doom and probably always will. But I ordered some McDonald's. It's on the way. So we'll play a little bit of this, bitches. Thanks, Zell. Saw your post about that Vaughn guy asking you to blur his name out. I like going by Zell. I'm not going to ask. Yeah, let me, like, kind of get into that a little bit, guys. You know, like, in case you guys, I put a post on FDU about this, and I have this fan, you know, and this guy has sent me stuff in the past. He goes by the name of Vaughn, and this guy has always gone by this name, and he doesn't really pop up a lot anymore. I don't know what his deal is, but he used to be in my stuff all the time. But he sends me like a random 10 to 20 bucks on PayPal, and I didn't even know it was in there, so I ended up spending it before I even knew it was even in there, with a message saying he wanted me to go back to this video from like 5 years ago and like blur out or like silence where I say his name in the video. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So, like, this is just a heads up with, you know, anybody, any of my fans. Like, if I mention you in a video, or you're in a video or something, yeah, you're in it to stay. I'm not doing that. That's a can of worms I'm not even gonna remotely get into. Not to even mention the fact, like, why would it even remotely matter that I called him Vaughn in this one video 5 years ago? But this is kind of like the stuff I kind of have to deal with. You know, like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, I don't mind that Vaughn's a furry, and like I said, I mean, he's sent me stuff in the past. He hasn't really sent me anything for a long time, and I don't really think he donates anymore or anything. But, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's weird and off-putting, and I don't know why he would even remotely care about that. I don't know if it's an autism thing or what. I don't know. Maybe an OCD thing. I don't know, but I'm not doing that. I gotta put my foot down at a certain point, guys. I've said his name in multiple videos. I've said his name in this video. I'm just not gonna open that can of worms here. You know what I mean? And he sent, like I said, he sent me a Yeti mic a long time ago. That Yeti mic has since broken. Ani tripped on the cord, and it ended up breaking the Yeti mic. Which I would think that they'd be a little bit more durable than that. Like, she literally barely tripped on the fucking thing, and it like ripped the cord like right out of the motherfucker. Thanks, Beer. What would you do if you became a millionaire? I would do absolutely nothing, and I would enjoy every single moment of it. If I was a millionaire, I would have nothing would change in my life. I would just be driving a way nicer car. Like, I wouldn't even get a nicer house because I don't care about that. You get a nicer house, you pay more in taxes, you pay more in this, and no, I don't care about that. I'm usually in one room anyways. I was telling Ani that the other day. I was like, I'd be happy in a one-bedroom house because I don't fucking leave the living room anyways, so what the fuck do I care how big my house is? It's just, the video's been up for 5 years, you know? Like, at a certain point, I just don't get what the point of that is. nobody cares that you're called Vaughn in a video from 5 years ago, bro. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to come off like a dick here, but that's just a really weird request. Like, I don't even hear from you for, like, probably going on, probably, like, 4 or 5 years. You know, it's weird. Like, I don't hear from Vaughn, I hear from other people about things that Vaughn says. So it's just like he's not in my streams or donating or doing anything anymore. But, like, I hear, like, other people's like, hey, Vaughn said this. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but I don't really care. You know, like, if he wants to come in my streams and participate like a normal person, then that's fine, but it's like, hey, man, I got a telegram. I got a smoke signal message from Vaughn for you. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, Vaughn got in a helicopter and had a banner, and he flew through the sky and wanted to give you this message. He looking, Vaughn got, I got a Morse code from fucking Vaughn for you. Like, what? Like, I don't get it. It's weird. I mean, like I said, you know, I'm internally grateful that the guy sent me the Yeti mic 5 years ago. That's great, and it really got me started streaming, like, hardcore, you know what I mean? Because I was just streaming with, like, fucking mics I got out of, like, a gumball machine and shit. You know, the quality was really poor, and, you know, that really brought my quality up, and I really appreciate that aspect of it, you know what I mean? But just because I did that, you know, you sent me that 5 years ago, doesn't mean I'm going to go back to a video from 5 years ago that nobody even watches anymore to blur out your name that I said. Like, it's just really weird request, bro. Thanks, Beer. Thoughts on DLC? I don't mind DLC, but I don't usually buy it. The only way I usually play DLC stuff is if it comes with, like, a complete version of the game. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to sit there and buy the DLC. Because by the time DLC comes out for a game, I'm usually done with said game anyways. You know, I'm not the type of person to put, like, 500 hours into a game, dude. Like, I like variety, you know what I mean? Like, I like playing lots of different games. I like to mix it up. I don't usually pump, you know, 500 hours into, like, one game like some people do. There are people that do that, and that's fine. But I just have way too big of a back catalog to be doing that. Like, I was talking to Arbiter, and I was telling him I was playing Final Fantasy 12 on the Switch, and he's like, oh, we'll do all the side content. I'm like, dude, I'm not putting 200 hours into this game, dude. I'm just playing it a little bit. Oh god, I got an emergency severe flash flood warning on my phone going off. Damn, do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area?
Warning is in effect for this area until 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time.
I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die.
This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order.
God damn. I didn't realize it was storming that bad outside. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area. Okay, I guess I'm gonna die. Jesus Christ, did that... I think my food's outside, guys. Here, hold on. No, the driver is, like, stalled in the middle of the road. Is there a tornado outside that I'm not aware of, or... what the fuck is going on, dude? Alright, well, let's, play this Quake before I die. Am I the only one who feels like the soundtrack to Quake, the first one by Trent Reznor, is, like, completely overblown? Like, you can barely even hear it. Like, it really, I mean, it's just like background noise. Like, I mean, everybody's like, oh, it's such an amazing soundtrack, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't know about that. I like the original soundtrack Quake 2 a lot better. That fucking shit slapped. But yeah, let me grab my food real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'm in my boxers. Someone open my door. Half naked here. All right. Well, you know what's cool about this release, though, guys? And the reason why I bought it not only on PS5, but I also bought it on Switch, is that you can download Quake 64 on here. And I did that, and we'll check it out here in a little bit. I bought I bought The Witcher 3 on Switch. God damn, dude. That's literally like playing Witcher 3 on a fucking PS1. Like, that was awful, dude. Like, I literally brought it to this game store down the street from me and sold it the same day I bought it, dude. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, I bought it because I was like, oh man, chilling on my couch with my TV going, and I can play some portable Witcher 3, and the reviews were pretty good with it, you know what I mean? And I was like, this seems like it's a pretty good, safe bet. No. Has anybody played the Switch version of Witcher 3? It's awful, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's impressive that they got it to fit, but I'm sure you could fucking, you know... I'm sure you could, like, de-res it enough to get it to fit on a fucking NES cartridge, too, and it'll look like, you know, two squares and a triangle walking around a fucking pixelated forest. You know, like, it's just, oh, man, that was literally the fucking exit right there. God damn it. Why did I do that? But yeah, that's like just because you could do something doesn't mean you should. Just bought it on PS4 and called it a loss. That's what I did, dude. I lost money on that deal, but I had to get rid of it. I didn't want it sullying my, and giving my other Switch games STDs. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Yep. I should be past this level already. I got distracted. The Nirvana baby thing. My opinion's gonna be different than I think a lot of you guys. Here's my thing, okay? If my baby dick was on an album cover from years ago, it doesn't matter to me if nobody really knows that's my baby dick on the album cover. My baby dick's on there, and I want some money. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would probably have sued a long time ago. They gave the parents like $200 for that photo shoot, and they haven't seen a penny more. And I don't even think that he says that in the statement that they didn't even know it was going to be on an album cover. Nobody could have guessed that it was going to be an album that popular. I would want money too. I mean, it's one of the most iconic album covers of all time. I mean, I would want my just desserts off that. So yeah, he didn't get any money off of it. I mean, like I said, I can see it both ways. I mean, is he just trying to get money? Yes. Absolutely. God damn it, I just did it again, dude. I just fucking did it again. Those guys killed me last time. Remind me to save when I get up to this fucking point next time, please. That's my thing. Like, he knows it's his baby dick, okay? He knows it's that. I mean, and like I said, the reason why he's been doing things with it and like retaking the photo and stuff like that is because he wants some fucking money. I mean, I don't blame him. I would do the same thing. It's literally one of the most iconic, biggest selling albums of all time. I mean, I would want my fucking goddamn, I want my nut. There we go. That's what I should have done in the first place. Alright, I'm gonna pause this and eat my McDonald's. I got a Big Mac meal. They got this weird meal going on right now called the Sweetie meal. I don't know if it's a wrapper. I'm really not sure how McDonald's keeps getting like suckered into these wrappers, making meals after like what does a wrapper have to do with a fucking Big Mac? Like, I don't fucking get it, dude. But it's a Big Mac meal, and then they give you like 4 nuggets as like a side or something. It's fucking weird. Eat these fries. I don't usually eat on stream, guys, but I'm starving. Mukbangs are disgusting. I've never really understood why somebody wants to sit there and watch some fat slob eat some. Ugh. Big Macs are my jam. I remember the first time I had a Big Mac when I was a kid. Because I was, my parents always give me Happy Meals, and I was like, let me try a Big Mac. First time I had a Big Mac, was the last time I ever had a Happy Meal. Have you noticed McDonald's burgers getting smaller? I have, convert, actually. I was getting ready to talk about that. These Big Macs are definitely smaller. And it's not just my hands getting bigger. I have tiny fucking ladylike hands. I have huge fucking feet, big ass dick, and tiny little hands. I'm fucking weird. Candy bars are definitely factually getting smaller.